guys, Slow Joe here. Just got back from Unadilla MX Rewind riding the 1980 Husqvarna 390. I rode this bike 2 days. I rode it Saturday and Sunday in one class each day. And Saturday when I rode it, I did not feel comfortable whatsoever. I did not like the bike, and I told myself I was probably never going to ride that bike again. I felt so uncomfortable with how tall it was. I mean, it's a really tall motorcycle. I'm a pretty short guy. I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. And I really struggled just with the seat height and kind of sitting down and comfortability of it. And that really jammed me up coming into corners. Saturday was the vintage class. So most of the bikes are from 1970-ish to 1980-ish, give or take a couple odd classes here and there. So they didn't really chew up the track. The corners were kind of flat tracky. The ruts weren't real developed and deep. And to make it a little worse, the Unadilla guys, they watered the track like crazy. So it was kind of a hard base, and with not a lot of ruts, you're kind of flat tracking it. How tall it was, I just could not get any grip. I was slipping and sliding. I fell once, just tucked the front end in a corner. And I was just not having it. And then Sunday, the bike I was supposed to ride, the clutch got fried on it Saturday, and another guy was riding. So I decided I was going to give it another shot, ride it. And Sunday, I had an absolute blast on the 390. That was probably my favorite bike I rode all weekend Sunday. For whatever reason, something just switched on me and I started riding it really well. But like I said, it's really tall, and I like it going straight, and I like it when it's leaned over in a rut, but kind of in that weird 45-degree angle-ish. I struggled, and with Sunday with some newer bikes, it was the post-vintage race. They chewed up the track a little more, the ruts were a little deeper, and I could really hook in and kind of get that drive through the corner. I wasn't dabbing and hitting my feet and stuff on the track, which was nice. And going straight, the bike just trucks. The motor is awesome. It just pulls and pulls and pulls, and it is sweet. Moto 2, actually, up horsepower hill in the last lap right before the finish line, I caught a guy on the inside, and I just pulled right past him. That was a really cool feeling. But the suspension of the bike I really liked. I think it's so tall and has so much travel that it just soaks it all in. It's my father's motorcycle, and he put different rear shocks on the bike, and they were either too soft or too short, and the rear wheel would actually hit the plastic underneath the seat. And I cracked it Saturday riding it, and it wasn't a big deal. And then Sunday, I broke the plastic off, and it just chewed out all of the seat foam. It was pretty much just the black leather seat there. There was nothing much. I tried duct taping it up. That didn't really help. And then on Saturday, after my first moto, why I did not ride it, it's Moto 2, is, like I said, the Kickstarter fell off. Someone, thank God, saw it on the side of the track and brought it up the tower, and I thought I might as well just check to see if someone did, and they did. So God bless that guy. He kept my weekend going and made it awesome. And on my first moto, Sunday on the Husky, the rear axle nut fell out, and the way those bikes are, it disconnected the brake. I bent the hell out of the brake rod. Didn't have back brakes for the last 2 laps of the moto, and I was scrambling around the pits all over, asking everybody with a Husky if they had an extra axle nut. And shout out to Fast Eddie Wilcox. He did end up having one. He gave it to me. Wouldn't take any money from me either. So thank you to him. He kept my weekend going too for Moto 2. But something Sunday, I just really enjoyed that bike. Definitely the track, and definitely I think I was just a little more comfortable on it. You know, I kind of shook out all the cobwebs Saturday. But I was racing against some pretty cool motorcycles in that class. I think on Moto 2 and the GoPro, the guys in first and second I passed were both on 4-strokes, YZs, and those things are fucking loud when you roll up next to them. I wish I had earplugs that second moto, because I'd get up right next to them and I'd make my ears bleed. And on Saturday, my first moto, I got stuck behind a Yamaha 650 4-stroke. I've never heard of those, but I found out pretty quick that they like to throw big rocks. It looked like I played paintball after my moto. I was all sorts of chewed up. But the bike was awesome. It handled really well. I didn't quite get the cornering, but I got better at it as the weekend went on, so improvement's good. I can't speak any more highly of the motor. That motor is sweet. I mean, I tried to ride it almost like a 125. I was kind of short shifting it, I think, on Saturday. And Sunday, I got some advice, too short shifted, I mean, and just kind of leave it in third gear and let it eat. And up horsepower hill, you could just get a handful and just bomb up that hill. It was a ton of fun. So if you guys like this type of vintage content, please like and subscribe. This stuff takes a lot of planning to get out to MX Rewind. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.